Don't know. Obviously don't have what I'm looking for. Man. I wanted to put that worm on with the weight. Fish the bottom. I guess that's not an option. Tricky. Oh well. Let's see. I guess do this is one of these. Just at a random spot. It's windy, and spots that I wanted to go to are kind of already occupied. With not just people fishing, but kayaks. So I just came to a random spot. Was gonna make a video, but decided to just do a live stream. See how that works out. Super windy today. Well, not super, but it is windy, and it's gonna get worse. If I catch anything, it'll be nice. If I don't, then I'm not surprised, unfortunately. This weather conditions, this location, and everything is just not the best, or not what I had in mind. I might go down to the river though. I think that's probably where I'll have a better chance of getting out some fish, which is not very far, but I just have to put up the kayak and walk down. It almost felt like a bite, but it's not. This thing looks really good in the water. Sluggo. As you can tell, it's like windy and getting wind from the south here in Dallas, Texas at the moment, and it's like blowing, yeah, from the south, and like I guess I'm kind of in an area that's kind of protected by this bush line. I don't know if bait fish will be moving along that, I guess the moving water. Fish could just be kind of positioned right where it's calm. That was my idea of getting, I guess, my idea of getting out of the wind and getting over here and making a few cash. I also got a chatterbait, but I don't feel like chatterbait hasn't been a move with this cold front. These cold fronts as of lately. Maybe just positive something a little bit more. It's time to rock up, right now, rock up. I could go and work the south side of the bank as well and kind of get out of the wind. I was fishing off the bank here maybe, I'm not sure if it was last year or the beginning of this year. And this guy was out in the kayak. He said he caught like a few. But this is my first time launching a kayak here. I've caught one here and there, but I haven't had this much access to this spot. Look at this turtle. Oh, he dove in. I guess he dove back down. Yeah, if I get out here where this wind is, I'm gonna lose my boat positioning, and I'm going to have to pedal all the way to the opposite side of the bank, so I'm not just getting controlled by the wind. But I might turn around and fish that bank again. Yeah, immediately started swinging. Let's see. But yeah, I'm out here in the Real Yaks modular kayak, the Recon. I don't use the propeller drive at the moment. Let's see. Can I swim, Mac boy? Yeah, I can kind of swim. I can maintain for long enough to where I can get back in the kayak. I don't know. I think not knowing how to swim is just, it's just, what is it? Like getting overwhelmed. Like your mind is thinking faster than your body should. All you gotta do is just kick your legs and move your feet, or your arms. But people just automatically just start getting overwhelmed with their buoyancy, I guess. But yeah, my mom wanted me to take swimming lessons like when I was a kid. And I took swimming lessons. I'm like, she's not telling me to do anything, but just kick my legs and kind of keep my legs straight. Because I was always on the water, and my mom was just like, I'm going to make sure you know how to swim. Sorry, I really can't see the chat right now. I'm trying to get out of this wind. This is probably where the fish are, honestly. Against these bush lines or whatever, these trees. But if I stop, I'm pretty sure this wind's just gonna push me back. I don't have an anchor on this thing. But yeah, I'm down at that, yeah, I would definitely be safe. I appreciate that. Arigato. Damn, wish I can, man. It takes lessons. I'm taking lessons all winter. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, it's not hard. Like I said, I think people just get overwhelmed. They're just like, oh, I start freaking out or whatever. You can't swim, but if you can just kind of maintain and just kind of stay cool, calm, and collective in a situation, especially when a lot of people like they tip their kayaks, and I just here on the end, and I was like, worst case scenario, like I'll just grab the rope and the kayak's gonna float regardless if it's upside down or not, and I could just hold on to that rope. But I do have a life jacket. I spent like $70 on a CO2 cartridge life jacket, but I didn't wear it today because this is like maybe like my 10th or 15th time in the kayak, and I haven't had any situations where I'm like, oh man, I'm about to fall out or something like that. This place isn't that deep, so I don't know. I'm not too afraid of falling out. Yeah, the chances of me falling out and not being able to hold on to this boat are very slim, I think. A lot of the spots that I fish are really shallow here in the Dallas Metroplex. But yeah, swimming isn't hard. I'm not the best at it, but could be better. But yeah, this is kind of good exercise. I just let the wind take me all the way down to the opposite end, and I just pedal back. I'm like, man, I just honestly could just be out here doing exercises. Good for you. Not too worried about catching fish, but it would be a plus if I can catch something. All right, so I'm kind of out of the wind. I'm gonna just fish parallel to the bank. No, I haven't caught anything yet. I've been out here for like 30 minutes, and the spot that I wanted to go to, there was already somebody there. And I've never seen anybody fishing out of a kayak there. And I did a little live stream there yesterday, and I was talking about how I wanted to launch my kayak there. And sure enough, I get there today in the morning, and there's somebody with a kayak there. I'm like, I'll just go somewhere else. Cause like he was like fishing right in the spot where I was gonna launch my kayak. So yeah, I just kind of blew that one. I might go there tomorrow or something. Trying to get back in the routine of doing lives and stuff because I've been out working out of town a lot and I've been missing the opportunities to fish and stuff. Or either that or I'm too tired. Don't feel like driving much after work. But nah, I haven't caught anything yet. I know that there's crappie and like short nose gar in this spot. I know there's a few bass as well. I know that there used to be catfish and stuff, but I don't know. This is not like a stock spot or anything. It's just kind of an area that's been here for a while. I think mainly like the gar have taken over. The gar population is probably the healthiest. You just see those everywhere for some reason. But I have seen quite a bit of them. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like an amazing spot. It has potential, but there's not like people don't really take care of it in a way. I guess like if they put fish in here every once in a while just to kind of help maintain the populations, it would be a really good spot. And that's the same with a lot of spots around here. But no one stocks them or anything. They don't put forage fish, fish in here for the smaller ones to eat or fish to breed. So yeah, it doesn't get, I guess, it's not as good as it should be. But yeah, it definitely has potential. And I'm really close to the Trinity River, like behind there's like a tree line right there. I went down there and there's a lot of spotted bass and stuff like that, even largemouth and it's like some small catfish in the river. I was thinking about going over there. I went down there one day and I had a lot of luck. When like the beavers had kind of dammed the spot up, this guy is just like circling my car up on top of the hill. It's kind of awkward. But yeah, I went down there and the beavers had dammed up the spot and it was just the fish were holding there, man. And I had like a really good day down on the Trinity River. But yeah, I caught myself getting out today and fishing some of those other spots and didn't happen. It's just windy. The weather's not very good, but I just wanted to kind of take advantage of the situation. There's like wild hogs and stuff out here too, which is kind of random because I'm kind of close to the city. Right behind me where I started, the live, there was was fishing behind that bush line, and one day I had like 6 wild hogs run out of the bushes towards me. I thought it was like dogs about to like attack me or something. I was kind of tripping out. Hey, I appreciate that BMW. Thank you, BMW. It is. No, no, not yet. I've been live for like 20 minutes, but half of that time I've just been pedaling around. I probably won't be doing like fishing very hard. I'm just kind of just relaxing or whatever. This is not the best spot in the area, but I thought I would try. Like I said, there's people fishing in those spots that I wanted to go fish earlier, or where I wanted to start my day. There's already people there. And so I just kind of took what I could, you know, I could get right now as far as not having. I don't know. I don't want to be like pull up to a spot and just doing like a live video and like talking and interrupting this other person's fishing while they're like, I don't know, doing whatever. I just kind of rather have a spot kind of to myself. I can do all the yelling and all that stuff that I want to, even though I don't. But yeah, I don't know. I just prefer to have a spot to myself. Especially when it's not that big. And I'm pretty sure he would as well too. Like the guy that was fishing, I'm pretty sure he'd rather have the option to just kind of move wherever in the body of water that he wanted to. I made one cast out into the deep water, which I rarely even fish out here. But I know there's crappie out here too, and I've seen people come out here and catch crappie. Another guy from the Metroplex that does videos. God, it looks nice down there. I feel like the deeper the water, the better the blade looks when the sun is reflecting off the blade. At least to my perspective. A guy called what's his name? Slab Hunter. It's, kind of a local fisherman as well. Came out here and made a video about crappie fishing, and it's funny. Like, it kind of got me hyped to try it, and yeah, came out here and he did it, or he came out and made that video or whatever, and he made it look so easy. And when I came out here, that I guess that same day, or not the same day, but the same day that I came out here, someone went to like Walmart and bought a bunch of fishing gear, and they tried to imitate like the same, I guess, approach that he had, and it seemed like that didn't work for him. They left the rod and everything, and they left the whole. It was like a Ozarks troll, like a Walmart spinning reel. I thought it was pretty funny. It's like, yeah, he made it look easy, but I've never seen people catch crappie here. But yeah, he caught quite a few that day. I remember from the video. Sorry, I'm trying to like move. Still kind of half asleep and still kind of out of it right now. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday morning, afternoon. Hey, I appreciate that, S-Dog. Thank you. Yeah, anybody that's, likes fishing and stuff like that. It's kind of a small channel, but I wish I had something to give to everybody. But I'll probably be doing some more giveaways here pretty soon. I want to do a similar, I have like a Sugaling. It's just kind of like some Chinese baitcaster. A lot of people ask me about baitcasters. It's like, oh, how do you use baitcasters and this and that. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have to just get you one of these days, or at least give you the opportunity to win one. But yeah, I'll probably be doing stuff like that here pretty soon. See, like all that mud right there where it's kind of like twirled, that's from like wild hogs. There's a lot of wild hogs that stay along the Trinity River. Kind of random being this close to the city. But yeah, today's kind of a struggle. But I don't know. always expect fishing to be easy, honestly. I feel like the wind's kind of dying down. I don't know if it's because I got two bush lines kind of to the side of me. Nah, I cast. As soon as my lure got like high in the air, it just immediately started going right. I just don't feel the wind blowing that much down this low. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. One thing about this spot, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of structure for the fish to hold on. So if they had like trees, stumps, and stuff like that, or I don't know, some type of cover, I feel like the fishing would be here. Fishing would be better here as well. Like you'd have a higher survival rate for the fish, but since they're always kind of out in the open, it might be a little bit more harder for them to hide and grow bigger for like I guess the smaller fish or whatever. Hey, what up, Toys? How you doing? Sorry if I missed anybody. Everybody, all right. But yeah, just trying to catch up on chat. Yeah, I'm just out here chilling at a spot not too far from downtown Carrollton. Not very promising, but I thought I'd give it a try and some relaxing. I was like, I kind of need to just get in a little exercise and just get out on the water. It beats driving. Anywhere right now. Just try to get on the water as soon as possible. It's windy, so I was thinking about going to White Rock Lake. I'm stay so close to it, White Rock Lake, but I've never really fished it. I fished it a long time ago with Brock, and that kind of gave me the impression that it wasn't a good spot to fish. But I know it's not bad. It's definitely better than some of the spots that I fish now. But yeah, it's just a little too windy today, and I think it's gonna get worse throughout the day. So I just sticking to these small little ponds and stuff right now. I know that there's decent sized bass in here, but like I said, there's not much visual structure, so it's kind of really hard to tell where they would kind of hang out and stuff. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hey, I appreciate that. Good night, Munchie. Oh, what up? Good night, Munchie. How you doing? Good morning. Good night, Munchie. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, once I end this thing, I might creep down to the river. I might try to get a video out of that or something just to see how the river's holding up. For a while, you couldn't down there and fish because of the grass is so tall, and there's just so many there's so many snakes, turtles, and all kinds of stuff that are like lurking around. Wild hogs. I didn't want to be walking through grass that was like 4 foot tall or whatever, trying to get over there and fish. So now that the grass is cut, I might try to just go down there and check it out and see if it'll be a good spot for next time. Yeah, I wish this was a more productive spot, but I just uh, I just came regardless of I guess my past experience because this is the first time in the kayak, so it's like I guess I could. I'm definitely increasing my chances of catching fish by having more access, but it hasn't been a really productive spot for me in the past. But it has been here for a long time, so I don't see why there wouldn't be fish here. Also, the guy that I've seen catch fish here, he has a really he always fishing with like small jigs, like small soft plastic jigs, and I think it kind of it's more realistically kind of matches the hatch or whatever they're feeding on. Just like super 1 inch, 3/4 inch jigs, and yeah, sometimes I feel like I kind of overkill with my baits, 7 inch plastic worm or whatever. Nice and warm in Descent, Ontario today. Nice. Will be great for fishing here. I bet. Yeah, it's the weather's nice here too in Dallas. I know that I was mentioning last time that I was watching a channel and I'm not sure what part of Canada, but it was snowing. But the person had mentioned that it was gonna warm up again. But yeah, these are like the days when you get the cold days mixed with the kind of warmer, like the perfect days. It's like you can go outside and be in the sun, and it's not too hot, you know. Like the sun is there's no cloud cover right now, but the sun is not just like burning me. It doesn't feel like a magnifying glasses behind it or in front of it. Cause there's a lot of days where it does feel like that. You're like, man, it just feels like torture. One thing about fishing in a kayak is sometimes like days like this, even if you're not filming or something, it's good to get used to casting. I guess any good session of fishing is kind of good because you get used to casting and stuff like that. Because I'm not used to fishing out of a kayak a lot, honestly, and it's not much difference, but there's certain things that you do have to be aware of. I guess like your other rods and I guess accessories that you could possibly have on a kayak, your angles and things like that. It's kind of good to get used to it. How you can approach certain angles. I would always walk down this bank and there's just like certain little patches where you're able to cast out and I'm like, man, it looks so promising just like fishing parallel to the bank. Like if you could make casts kind of consistently. Now that I have the opportunity, I don't think it's gonna change. Unfortunately, it would be nice to catch something, but I honestly don't think that my chances have increased that much. But we'll see. Once I get back to this pocket in the end, I feel like there's normally more fish activity in the back over here. At least alligator gar and stuff. I would always see a lot of gar and sunfish. But yeah, if this spot was like managed, they, threw fish in here and or if they stocked the place basically, it would be a really good place for fishing. But for the longest, it just was a place to people just took from instead of gave back. It was freezing and snowing 2 days ago. That's crazy. I have a kayak put in, but not in fish or not a fishing kayak. Interesting. Yeah, I think you can kind of fish out of any type of kayak, but it can be a little more difficult sometimes. Like I guess out of just like the kayaks that are just particularly made for like just like river travel and stuff like that. But yeah, because I don't know. I've seen people fishing off of paddle boards and stuff like that. It's literally just a piece of a thick styrofoam that people fish off of. It's pretty funny. Mustafa Asar. Hey, I appreciate that, Mustafa. But yeah, if I can get one in today, man, I'd be pretty stoked. I missed 2 or 3 yesterday, which I was kind of surprised on, and I wanted to go back to that spot today. It would have been my first time in a kayak there as well. But like I said, someone was there, and I was like, I'm sure he doesn't want to be bothered with me. So I just decided to go to a spot where no one was at. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's nice to have those days when it's cold and then you all of a sudden you get a little bit of warmth. Those days that you're outside trying to avoid the sun, it's like now you kind of go out and get a little sun and it feels good. You can go out and get in the sun. It's not gonna suck, but it's not gonna be near as fun when I turn around and I'm facing the opposite way. The glare is gonna be quite bright, I think. But yeah, there's areas, I guess, to the right that I've always kind of wanted to fish with. There's just way too many weeds and stuff over there where I haven't been able to walk through, or it just didn't seem like a good place to be walking through with all the snakes and stuff around here. Okay. That just seems like a good cast on oh wow. I thought I had a bite. It was probably trash. On a good healthy body of water, I think that would have been a good cast. Potentially productive. Yeah, I'm seeing more bait fish over here. Or like fry. Small little minnows. I don't know what kind they are. Big. stocking ponds is extremely expensive. I looked into like you can literally order like largemouth bass and sunfish online, and they'll ship them to you in the mail. And I was like, man, it'd be nice to drop like maybe like some into some of these spots, but just to help out the fish population or whatever. But man, it's so expensive. The hatcheries, they want so much money. I feel like I'd be better off just trying to hatch my own fish or something. Because, yeah, it is extremely expensive to order like fish for like a pond or something. A pond. I could only imagine what the Formula One bass, the F1, I guess that's what they call. It's like a mix of the northern strain and the Florida strain, which have like really good genetics. Rolling. Coming up on 42 minutes, which is not too bad. I appreciate anyone that's taking the time out of their day to sit here and join me on this fishing adventure, even especially if it hasn't been that productive. But yeah, thank you. Oh my God. I guess I'm like rubbing against debris or something, and it feels like a fish. It's like swimming to the side. It was weird. Make the same cast, and I don't feel it. It don't feel that same. Don't feel that same movement anymore. It's like I feel like it was something that picked it up lightly. Yeah, that was awkward. A lot of times these fish don't even like I feel like they don't really like these like spinnerbait, chatterbait type lures. Especially with the water being so cold. Yeah, the water has to be in the high 50s, maybe low 60s. It's pretty cold. Hey, what's up, Skipjack Cindy? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you and Travis are having a wonderful day. Just out here killing time, practicing my casting. 'Cause, so far I haven't caught anything. But yeah, this is a spot that I've never fished from my kayak, and thought I would just try it out since someone was actually in the spot that I wanted to go to. I wish I could just relax, drop anchor, and do like catfishing here, but there's so many turtles. I feel like there's no way that I would catch a catfish. I know that there was catfish here at one point, but maybe not so much anymore. Yeah, Skipjack Cindy. She's like one of the first YouTubers that I would watch doing fishing. Live streams, especially. Helped me get to my 50 subscribers so I could actually do live It was crazy around those times. It's almost like a year ago. And like getting 50 subscribers when you first started just seems almost impossible. But yeah, she has a really nice fishing community, and people were generous enough to subscribe to my channel and engage in the content to get me started on YouTube. Feel free to check out her channel. She fishes quite often and catches some really big catfish and other types of fish out, river monsters. Basically a female Jeremy Wade. Oh wow, 63 pounds. That's insane. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of time I don't know why. I get out of work. I did do a live stream after work, and a lot of times like I'll get home and I'll just like kind of I'll eat, take a shower, and probably just like kind of pass out, and I end up missing a lot of streams or whatever, or I'll end up falling asleep during it because I'm just like laying down full. But yeah, sometimes I'll just leave it playing and I'll just kind of miss everything that's happening. But yeah, I've seen her catch some nice ones. I can't recall the last time I saw her catch anything of that caliber. That's huge. 63 pounds. That's a giant. I have to go back and check that one out. Hey, what's up, Chris? Nice to see you, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you and the family are good. Just relaxing. I was like, might not even might not even fish. I'll just see if people are interested in just me riding around in the kayak. Interested in watching, just kind of relaxing on the water with me. But that's basically what I'm doing because I'm not catching anything. Just practicing my casting more than anything. Making pancakes and bacon, nice. That sounds scrumptious. I can smell smell it now. I know Bear's probably hanging around trying to get his his piece of bacon. It's funny. Oh, Bear. All right, so now the wind is like trying to control my boat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a nice breakfast. I almost bought bacon the other day, but I was like, I don't know. I have the tendency to buy food sometimes, and I won't cook it, but can always freeze bacon. My mom would do that sometimes. Buy like a couple packets and maybe freeze one and then cook the other one like later. I don't do a lot of grocery shopping, period, just because of the fact that I have the tendency to not cook stuff. I actually have a flank steak that I need to that I was supposed to marinate. I'm gonna go get some Ziploc bags and marinate this flank steak. I kind of planned on doing making a teriyaki bowl sometime this weekend. I might as well since I already bought the stuff. Yeah, food is insanely expensive. I heard something on the news where they were talking about that they were going to try to I guess, lower food prices or something. But who knows? I was like, I just kind of believe it when I see it, honestly. It's hard to believe anything that you just hear. But yeah, food is definitely expensive. We do our hours online and go pick it up at the store. It saves a lot of money, time and money. Interesting. Yeah, man, it seems like there's just so many places that have the online advertisements and stuff like that. They're like, oh yeah, or like certain places that are selling like certain types of protein and stuff like that that you can just kind of buy individually from I guess the producers. I guess they're just trying to cut the prices that the stores are. They notice that perhaps that the prices are so expensive that the local grocery stores are capitalizing on, and they're just like, well, we can just sell directly to the people, and they will probably be more happy buying it straight from us and saving a little money, and they could get it shipped right to the door, you know. But yeah, food is expensive, especially to be wasting. Like me, sometimes I remember every times I'd like have steaks going to waste or whatever, throw it in the freezer and then they get freezer burnt. I'm like, man, that's like almost a $12 steak. I can't just be wasting food like that. It's insane. All right, now I got the glare on my phone. I drink some protein shake every morning, and we put a little protein powder in our pancakes. Nice. Have salmon. What? For like $50 more expensive than steak. Sheesh. That is crazy. Wish I could donate. My parents, Jay's, didn't allow me to. Oh, I appreciate you stopping back, BMW. That is no problem. Benito Confetti. What's up, Benito? Nice. Yeah, that sounds good. I've been seeing this guy on Instagram, and I've been considering buying beef liver. He's like kind of got me hyped up on the copper. What is it? The copper intake or whatever. Like the copper benefits from beef liver, and I guess the iron. It has a lot of protein and stuff like that. And he's talking about magnesium is one of the most biggest indeficiencies that we have. When I thought it was vitamin D, but he said, yeah, copper is like one of the biggest deficiencies, mineral deficiencies that we have as humans. But I don't know. I've been considering doing stuff like that. I did grab some cayenne. Oh wow, I did grab some cayenne pepper and saying that with like salt and stuff. I'm kind of want to start to get a little healthier. I know it's gonna probably be pretty expensive. Eating healthy is expensive, but I guess in the long run, maybe save me a few trips to the doctor. Yeah, this this wind is like pushing me back kind of hard. I could have swore there'd be like a fish right here in this pocket. I only made a couple casts, but this is a very tricky spot to fish. It's like there's fish here, but you just don't know where they are. See if I can turn around. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Cayenne pepper is good. Yeah, I heard that it helps with like your blood circulation and stuff like that. Yes, magnesium is very critical. I take a supplement. Interesting. And iron helps iron intake. Yes, copper. Yeah, this guy said beef liver is very good. It's like one of the the best protein, I guess, sources, or one of the best, I guess, what is it, organs that you could eat, or meat period, that has that amount of like iron and copper in it. Excuse me. But I hate liver, but he takes capsules, and I was like thinking about grabbing some beef liver capsules, which I think would be good. Yeah, they say magnesium. A lot of people ask him questions. I'm like, what about my hair loss and this and that? And it's just like, yeah, magnesium. And he starts reading these Bible scriptures saying that, like, oh yeah, it's basically saying that the Bible says that you should salt pretty much salt every meal and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just thought it was pretty interesting. Regardless if I believe it or not, I like to listen to people to just get a different perspective instead of just kind of being closed-minded. But a lot of the nutrition people, they seem like a little overconfident in what they're saying sometimes, but I'll still give them time of the day and listen to what they have to say. And I don't think anything that they're not really trying to promote as like a brand really is normally not that, I guess, not too bad. A lot of times people are just kind of like the little gurus or whatever that are like promoting brands. It's like hard to kind of believe those guys and stuff sometimes. Liver gum. Wow. That's interesting. That's funny. I think you mentioned that your mom was in the chat like maybe like a week or so ago. But I don't want to just kind of be like all nosy or whatever. Like, is that your mom? But yeah, I remember you saying that like she was I guess the weather was like, I guess, a little bit colder there where she was or something. But yeah, that's cool. I liver gummies. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I would imagine they're very healthy. Like the guy was saying, liver is really good. I just I can't do the taste of beef liver. I don't care how much onion or garlic, hot sauce or ice cream, what is it, like icing you put on it, it's still gonna taste bad. It's like nothing you could do to beef liver that's gonna really make me want to eat it. So I think the capsules or perhaps the gummies like your mother makes would be a good option. Beef liver capsules. Yeah, the taste is it's pretty bad. It can be bad at sometimes. I remember I had a friend's mom. She would like cook for us, and it would smell so good and look so good, and we'd like, oh yeah, she'd make us a plate, and it's just like, I think we're just gonna eat the beans and rice, man. I'm like, I hate to be rude, but we can't do the liver. It's funny. She's like, but no, it has a lot of protein and iron, and I'm like, I think I got enough. I get enough protein throughout the week or something. Just trying to make an excuse of to not eat the liver. Have you ever tried hunting, Chris, like for venison or like deer or venison, or know anyone that deer hunts? I've been one of my coworkers, he loves hunting, and he's been trying to kind of convince me to take these 8-hour classes to go deer hunting, and it's something that I kind of want to do. I've never killed a deer, but I've definitely eaten deer meat, and I feel like up north, excuse me, the deer where it gets colder, they have a lot more fat content, and they probably taste a little bit better than some of the ones like down here in Central Texas. But yeah, I know venison is a really good source of protein as well. It's kind of clean, just wild. Yes. Yes, jerky and summer sausage. That's what my coworker likes to do. He's a foreman. He's been working at the company for like 18 years, but he said, "Oh yeah, I have some jerky. I can thaw some meat out and probably have some by maybe Monday or something." I'm like, "No, I'm not in a rush." But yeah, he makes jerky, and I'm not sure about sausage, but yeah, it's really good. There's I guess the back strap is like one of the most sought pieces of the venison. People love. I know I do. It's really tender. It's kind of like the ribeye of a the venison is what do they call it? The back strap. Really good. My phone's probably gonna overheat in this positioning. Can't believe I haven't caught anything though, or not even a bite. Especially having a kayak, but this spot I've never had a lot of luck on it fishing from the bank. And I kind of feel like it's the same kind of out of a boat. It's not the best spot, but it's cool. Backstrap, yes. Yeah, I bet it is a little bit harder, honestly. I've went hunting with friends and stuff like that when we were younger, and I remember we never really saw anything, or we just like run across the tracks and stuff like that. And my friend, like when he had the opportunity to actually shoot a deer, he would like freeze up, and he didn't want to shoot it. And his dad was like kind of making fun of him or whatever, because like he's like, shoot him, shoot him. He's like, no, he didn't want to shoot it, and I think he started crying or whatever. But we didn't like make fun of him or give him a hard time. But yeah, it was kind of wasn't funny, but I guess it was more kind of I guess one of those things you could consider kind of cute or whatever. He's just like probably like 13, 14 years old, and like looking at the deer down the scope. He's just like, no, I don't want to kill it, and he ended up crying or whatever. But I think he eventually got over it. But yeah, I think that first one is it's kind of hard to kind of consider taking his life. Being a person that loves nature, but yeah, you get out in East Texas. Like when I was working out in East Texas, you see so much roadkill. It's kind of sad. Like I don't think there was a day that we were driving down there and you don't see at least maybe like one or two deer on the side of the road, and it's just the reality of, I guess, a circle of life. A lot of them, they get caught trying to jump barbed wire fences or whatever, and they'll end up just dying being stuck in a fence, or they'll like fight each other till they end up like getting like one of them, maybe like they'll get caught in the antlers, and like you'll see one dragging the other one around, and it's just like, man, it's just kind of like a part of life. Nothing is nothing is forever, but yeah, I think once you can kind of get over that first kill or whatever, it might not be so bad. But yeah, it definitely can be a little hard. Guadalupe Vela. Yes, freezing up at a deer is definitely understand. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to hit the bank. I definitely understand it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people do that. But I guess it's not a bad thing. It's like you just need to kind of overcome it. It's kind of like you just have to sacrifice that first kill, like let him live, and just kind of make peace with the future, you know, hunts or whatever. Like, okay, well, this is the one that I could have killed, and just kind of let it be. Oh, one time you saved a Bambi. That's nice. Yeah, it feels so nice to save animals and stuff like that. It's like things that you kind of never forget, you know? That's amazing. Yeah, there was a big turtle crossing the road, like just right down the street from here the other day, and it was a soft shell turtle, and their necks are so long. I was afraid to pick it up. I was like, I don't know if this is worth losing my finger over, but I wanted to get him out of the road so bad, and there was like cars coming, so I was like, I don't want to get like rear-ended, just stopped in the middle of the road, especially with like one lane closed. It's like, let me just, I guess, unfortunately, just let nature take its course because I don't want to lose my finger or get rear-ended, like sitting out here and blocking traffic. But yeah, it feels nice to help help out animals and pets and stuff like that. I don't know if I should hop out of this kayak and go down to the river, or I could like walk down to the river. That's why I kind of want to fish, but I don't want anyone to steal my kayak. I think I'm gonna walk down there real quick. I don't think anyone has access to this area that well. See, I want to take one rod. Hopefully, I don't run into like some wild hogs. Just take a glance and see how it is. I might return a little later. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on these little pointless fishing adventures. I just really just try to get out and enjoy a little bit of nature and try to, I guess, not necessarily benefit from it, but just try to, I guess, progress with my little YouTube channel as much as possible. And I appreciate you guys helping me with the progression and tagging along with me on these goofy little adventures. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna pull this thing up to the bank and run over here. I'm not even gonna tie it up. That might be the mistake of my life. Yeah, I'll wrap it around this bush a couple of times and head down to this river and see what it looks like. This is an extension to the Trinity River. This area is a lot closer. I'm potential. What is it? I'm partially monetized at the moment, but I still need like, I guess, 900 hours, which is kind of unfortunate because I think when I started creating my content was or going live, I did my first live video in November. I'm sorry, January 1st. Did my first live in January 1st, and so that's when I'm gonna start losing watch hours as well. So yeah, this is an extension to the Trinity River. There is I guess some okay catfishing and stuff down here. It's not too bad, but there's not like a lot of giant catfish like you get out of the Mississippi River or something like that. It's just kind of an extension to the Trinity River. But yeah, I need like another 900 hours. But hopefully, I guess it just takes time. You know, I as soon as I got engaged and started realizing I'm like collecting watch hours and everything, it's like, oh man, I felt like I kind of obligated to just get out and make it happen or whatever, or try to make it happen as soon as possible. And I think it would happen eventually, regardless if that's my goal or not. Like if I just kind of just stay consistent with it without even trying, I feel like it would happen because it happens to a lot of people that don't even do live streams and stuff like that, and they'll just have videos that do well, and yeah, they'll gain their watch hours pretty soon. But I don't know, it's just something that kind of like a YouTube experiment, something that I kind of wanted to do, and once I started seeing like the numbers and everything, it just kind of motivated me to kind of try to get to the goal as soon as possible. Because making the hours, it just seemed impossible in the beginning. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to, excuse me, no way I'm gonna like get 4,000 hour watch hours or whatever. It just seems impossible. But now that I see it's possible, I think just consistency is the key. Or just being somewhat consistent, or just having like investing time into producing a good quality video and whatnot. Yes, live streams. I definitely owe it a lot to live streams. They definitely helped. I don't think I would have did it without live streams and the community. There's a lot of turtles here as well. I don't think you can see that big guy. I don't know what kind of turtles they are, but some nice sized turtles in here. Let me zoom out. Yeah, unfortunately, I might lose signal down here, or it might not be as good. But if I do, I'm sorry, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Let's see. If you have the time, you make quality videos, but if not, it seems like putting out more raw fishing videos. I think people would still like. Yeah, I think the good quality videos and stuff like that would probably be the best. But it just seems it's a little hard living in the city right now and living in Dallas and not traveling as much. Once once I invest into more traveling and stuff, and fishing better waters, and creating, I guess, interesting topics and everything, it'd probably be a lot better. It's really hard, like, as you can maybe tell from the live streams, sometimes that like I don't catch anything on my live streams, and it's like, how can I create a quality video out of with no catching or anything? Seems really hard. I guess I can just talk more about product and stuff like that, but that seems harder than actually making talking about product. That's something I think all YouTubers need to warm up to, is talking about product and stuff like that. It's definitely a big part of YouTube, and I was getting these notifications talking about um, like promote your channel during like the what is it called, the Thanksgiving or Black Friday sales. It's like a good time to get your channel recognized and stuff like that. And I'm like, I guess it's pretty much just talking about product, but seems like it could be a little hard. But I guess like you could just like for instance, like I could just go to a store and talk about different sales and stuff like that, and just promoting products. And I guess it could be good for exposure. Starting to see a lot of alligator gar surface right here. So yeah, this is not a pond or anything think this is basically the river, an extent to the river. One day I came down here and it was just like I was just catching fish left and right, and I was just so surprised. I didn't think this spot had any potential, but it turned out being very productive that day. But it just depends on the rainy season, and I guess the water levels. There's beavers down the river that kind of dam this spot up, and when they're doing their work, it makes it a lot better for the fishing here. Still quite a good water flowing at the moment. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. As long as you enjoy it, it's gonna keep it fun, not make it a chore. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I do enjoy it a lot, and I think that helps a lot. Sometimes I kind of look at it as, like I say, I feel like, oh yeah, I gotta go out and go fishing or whatever, like to kind of keep my views up or whatever, but oh my God, I had a bite. I guess I shouldn't look at it like that. As long as I'm just kind of enjoying myself, like there's not too much more that I'd rather be doing right now. I just enjoy being outside and like being on the river, being next to water, fresh air. It's kind of hard to beat. That was I'm pretty sure that was a gar. I could tell the way that he attacked my bait. Maybe I should come down here and try to fish for some of those things one day. I'm not sure the best approach to catching those. Oh, that was terrible cast. The wind caught my lure and kind of threw it out of position. Definitely put it in a different position that I wanted it to be in. I'll make a couple more casts and get back to my kayak before someone takes it. I'll probably go ahead and call it a day after this. You guys don't have to see me fall in the water trying to get in my kayak. But yeah, I really appreciate you, Chris, everyone that took the time to stop by. Asa, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm partially monetized. I want to get the ads. That's my goal. I was thinking about it. Like I don't even really want to receive super chats, honestly. Like, but I think I prefer to just kind of make my revenue or whatever off ads, or maybe like the product. But yeah, I am partially monetized. I can do the memberships and the super chats, I guess. But not really too fond of receiving the super chats yet. I don't know, unless I like really have something to give back. Yeah, I'm not too hyped about it. I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather get the 4,000 watch hours. That's the goal. But yeah, I'll be happy when I can get that. Well, I'm not saying that I'm not happy with the 3,000 milestone. But yeah, I'll be a little bit more happy with the 4,000. That's crazy. This is a bone that I saw when I was fishing down here. It was a Bob Moses song for a video. I'm not sure what kind of skull that is, but I saw that skull uh, maybe like a year ago when I was down here fishing. YouTube offered me a special offer to add members. I couldn't pass on it. I didn't really want to buy it. It was a blessing from God. Interesting. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of wind. But yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I think it's good to utilize all of the perks and everything. I was like, I might do the memberships and stuff like that. Excuse me, but eventually excuse me, I'm like burping. I just don't feel like I have that good quality of content at the moment to create members only videos. It's not something that anyone should pay for. But once I start and maybe perhaps investing, like if I go out and like I'm wasting more time and investing more money into my content, that'd be something I would be like happy to maybe do some exclusive content. But yeah, I'm I think I'm just over a year into my content creating. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to accept all these the little perks and everything at the moment. They call these horse apples. Someone was talking about it. I saw a video. The guy was actually trying to eat one the other day. But yeah, I'm a minute and 20 in. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I was like, man, I don't even want to really turn on some of these perks, but I might eventually open up to it once I'm also able to get back more myself. But yeah, I thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and continue to have a wonderful day. Starting to get hot out here, and yeah, I was luckily able to get out before it got too hot and windy. But yeah, sun is starting to come up and no cloud cover. So I'm gonna get out of the sun, maybe go back and do some cleaning, preparing to make my little beef teriyaki bowl this afternoon. But yeah, thank you guys so much and hope you have a wonderful day. Good for people and see. Good for people to see, but Airyberry is the star here. Yeah, he's definitely a pillar, and I would have to say a pillar in the YouTube channel. It's so funny, man. I enjoy seeing him so much sometimes, regardless of what's going on. I could just sit there and pause a video, and I'm like, he's so cute. Yeah, I never know when to turn the camera around. I'm like, I got this hood on, my hair is like all messed up, and I feel like I have a time I'm like getting off of work, and so I'm kind of grimy, and I'm like, it's not the best time to be putting this camera in my face, but I'll do it every once in a while. I'm not sure if you guys can even see right now with this glare, I guess, from the sun. Looks like I have a halo or something around me. The sun is like right behind my head. But yeah, we gotta love Ari Bear. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on this one. Yeah, unfortunately, I probably not the best entertaining and fishing video so far, but yeah, hopefully it only gets better, you know. But hopefully I'll be able to get the opportunity to check out some of you guys' content this weekend. And yeah, from here on. But yeah, thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.